Okay, once you've got your score adjusting, as you can see I've just finished adjusting my scores on my jet fighters, and I've got change score by 10 when you hit them, so it goes up by a little bit more. So that's all working as it should do. I've tested it. The next thing to do is add something new, a game over screen. Now we know if you crash into the balloons or any of the baddies that Biggles says oh no, because we've got forever if touching the balloon or forever if touching the jet fighter, change live by -1 and go to that animation of looking like he's been hit and looking bad. But if your lives get to 0, nothing quite happens yet, does it? We need to make a game over screen to stop it just going past -2 and not really being any challenge at all. So what we'll do is we'll say we'll create a new instruction up here and we'll pop it into Biggles. I'll make this a little bit smaller so we can see what we're doing with the code here. We'll say when the game starts, we'll wait just a moment for the lives actually to be set to something, because when the game starts over again the lives will be 0, so it would automatically run and then cancel the game, but we want it to wait for a moment before it does that. We want to wait, a good 3 seconds really to let them actually start the game. So let's see, wait 3 seconds, and then we'll start running this script which says forever if the lives have gone to 0, so lives equals 0. We want to say game over somehow, don't we? So let's have a look here. I think one nice way of doing this is you can actually get your character to talk with the looks option here. I'm going to get him to say oh bother, because that sounds like the sort of thing he would say. Say oh bother for 2 seconds, and then we're going to do a broadcast to a new sprite to appear and say the game over. We're not going to create a stage background, we're actually just going to create a new sprite which will fill the whole screen and then cover over the rest of the things going on behind it. So if you remember from before, we used the broadcast option here. We'll say broadcast and we'll call it a new broadcast and we'll call it game over. Enter. So that's the first thing you want to do. We'll see in the next video about how to get something to listen to that broadcast, but make sure you're getting this code in here first into your main character. Okay, so when the lives equal 0, say oh bother. Okay, save once you've got that. Obviously you don't have to say oh bother on yours. They can say something different, obviously as long as it's appropriate. Just a clear message to show it's the end of the game.